So welcome to our subject MACC 211 seminar on current problem in the field of discipline. So for the topic for today, I name it as Managing Worlds. So it's an overview of educational management, public administration, and business administration. So again, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our seminar on managing worlds. So, to kick off what promises to be an insightful and engaging event, we have the immense privilege of hearing from someone who truly embodies educational leadership and management at its highest level. So, our guest speaker is Miss Christine S. Sarmiento. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. We're here today to talk about something crucial. So, it's management. Specifically, we're exploring how the core principles of management, the skills you all use every day, are applied in three vastly different worlds. Look at the title, Managing Worlds. We're not just talking about business. We're talking about educational management, public administration, and business administration. While their missions are different, their foundation is the same. So, our journey today is about understanding the missions, the focus areas, and the yardstick of success for each of these fields. So, let's start. So, let's begin with the future in education. Yun. So, educational management deals with everything from K to 12 school to a massive research university. Its focus is highly specialized. So, the primary mission here is about delivery and outcomes. It's ensuring the efficient and effective delivery of educational services. But unlike in business, the product isn't sold for profit. So the product here is the student academic and social emotional growth. To achieve the mission, educational management focuses on three core areas. You'll find, of course, administrator working intensely first on curriculum and instruction. So, this is what is taught and how. Then also, they manage they manage personnel, which means teachers and staff development. And critically, they manage student affairs, ensuring welfare and discipline. So next, we move to the public sector, which is the public administration or the world of public administration. This is where the machinery of government turns, implement policies that affects millions. So the primary mission is about service and policy. It is to implement public policy and deliver essential services. Think of infrastructure, safety, health, healthcare, which is efficiently and ethically and equitably to the citizens. I mean, um, the goal here is to um, deliver essential services. So in the picture here is an example of infrastructure where the government buildings are being shown. Next is the core focus of public administration is, of course, public admin professional navigate three critical waters. So first, policy and implementation, um, in which turning legislation into reality. So it's not just paper, it should be in reality. So second, the public financial management. So they also manage taxpayers' money, demanding immense scrutiny and accountability. And finally, ethics and accountability. So maintaining public trust is the highest operational priority. So the success of a public administrator is measured not by wealth creation, but by societal improvement and public trust. And also, finally, let's look at the most recognized field. So this is the business administration world. This operates in private for profit arena. So the primary mission is clear: to maximize profitability, operational efficiency, and of course, business growth for shareholders. So this focus permeates every decision. And also, the core focus areas in business is first the financial and the finance and accounting, the literal scorekeepers of the organizational health. Without this, of course, you don't know the standing of your of your business organization. So also we have marketing and sales, the engine of revenue generation, and of course we have the operations management, which is about making sure the product or service is delivered seamlessly and efficiently. So now, despite these differences, what unites them? The answer is management framework itself. So whether you're running a classroom or a city or a company, you are always planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So POLC. So take a moment. Think about a manager you admire in your own sector. So I guarantee they excel at those four functions. So you will always remember that one manager who plans, who organizes, who leads, and also who controlled the organization. And let's return to the key differences. So this is the yardstick for success. So look at the picture here. This slide shows exactly what each field prioritizes. So for business administration, it almost entirely driven by profit. So for the public administration, it is measured by impact and equity of its services. And educational management, its ultimate measure is the student learning outcome. To summarize this, here is a quick table which you can see the field, the primary mission, and the key measure of success. So to end this, the world needs great managers, whether you're shaping the minds of tomorrow, managing public resources, or leading a global company. The choice of field dictates the challenges you face, the skill you prioritize, and the definition of a job well done. So for my references, I'll just read, and that will be all. Thank you.